Well, of course, increasing talk about a potential Nigel Farage return at the next general election, that he could come back and alongside Richard Tice lead Reform UK in a return to frontline politics. And I still think some people are in denial or are downplaying the significance of the fact that Tice has pledged Reform will basically stand in every seat in England, Scotland and Wales. And what's really interesting about this is in terms of Conservative voters at the moment, when they're asked by Redfield and Wilton, this latest piece of research, which other party would likely Tory voters consider themselves voting for? And you see there, 56%, so just over half of Tory voters currently saying they won't consider any other party. I mean, I think that's pretty low. But look at that. More Tory voters are currently considering potentially switching to Reform than the likes of Labour, the Lib Dems or an independent candidate. And as Redfield point out there, that's the highest percentage to say they could see themselves voting for Reform UK. Now, perhaps that's unsurprising, given Nigel's talking about a return, given we've just seen those record high net migration figures. But the news is even worse for the Conservatives, because some of these new poll numbers coming out about Rishi Sunak personally are really not very positive for the Tories. You see there, Starmer now leading Sunak by 8 points head-to-head, the largest lead since March. Sunak's approval ratings down to -14. That's his lowest rating since February. And even when it comes to Conservative Party members, you look at the latest Conhome survey of Tory Party members, you see Rishi Sunak's personal rating down, with Tory members down significantly. And you've actually got now some prominent Conservatives in government actually in negative ratings, described as a record month for the Cabinet League table. A record in terms of just how fed up Tory party members are with the government overall at the moment. So when you couple that with that piece of research out from Redfield about Reform being the top choice at the moment as the alternative for Conservative voters, or potential alternative for Tory supporters, coupled with the fact that you've got Nigel talking about a potential return, and you've got these pretty dire ratings for Sunak and the government. And if the government wants to have any chance of getting them back on side, they're going to have to deliver action rather than just more empty words. But do let me know if any of those numbers surprise you or not, guys. Who are you currently intending to vote for? Let me know in the comments below. I will keep bringing you all the latest on this and more, of course. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.